Hello everyone, welcome back to Minya Plays. We're doing more of Songs of Six today. Surprise! Um, so yeah, I went ahead and added the libraries. I really, I don't think it's all that exciting to watch somebody build stuff. I don't know if you disagree. Leave me a comment and tell me we want to watch you build it. But yeah, so I built a bunch of libraries here, a bunch of them on the other side of the village. Um, did some researches. I recorded a video where I kind of showed you what I was laying out, but I didn't really like the way it turned out, so I'm showing you this again because I'm not going to post that one. So I did research, and I researched battle defense to the max. So now my troops have a 36% bonus, so that when I screw up moving them around, they won't all get splattered. I also researched farming all the way down, and I'm working on making my workshops more efficient. So I currently have a 60% bonus to the workshops, and that's important. I'm trying desperately to keep up with clothes, because like a fool, um, I set the policy to 4 pieces of clothing, and I'm right there. But then somebody else will move in. I mean, we're almost up to 700 now, um, and it's just right on the edge. So I'm probably going to have to build another industrial area here soon. Other than that, everything's looking really good for this point in the population. Um, I'm pretty happy with the resource numbers that I've got right now. I did notice one thing that I thought was interesting. So I noticed my food was starting to decline, the number of days worth of food, and I went around and I looked, and I have food laying in the fields, and for whatever reason, not in a stockpile or warehouse. Um, I think it's because I have multiple warehouses for this stuff that it just gets carted off wherever somebody else will come pick it up or whatever. And of course, it does end up in the kitchen. I have noticed finally kind of sort of the difference in the kitchen. Um, well, on one of the other ones I saw there was more of the meals that they liked. There was more mushroom, meat, and grain meals than there were fruit, veggie. There was more fish too. They like fish, and somehow my fish recovered. I don't know how that happened. I had like 378 at one point there, and now we're back up to 1.2k. And I didn't add any more fishing spots or any more workers or anything like that. So yeah, so it's doing well. Um, I finally converted the old this area right here was our starter base. Uh, and so when I saw that food sitting on the ground, and my amount of food stored saying it was going down, I thought, well, maybe it's not really that I'm not growing enough food. I'm just not preparing enough meals. So what I did was I created this central place right here right above the industrial area, with one storage for each thing, with no fields. It's just kind of picking up extra, and a kitchen, and then 3 taverns. I've got my tavern access is doing really well. So I'm on a really good pace with it right now, 67%. So I'm moving these bars up slowly, bringing the population in a controlled way so far. I also created Castle Minya. Yay! Nice throne room. And I did put a dedicated warehouse here for specifically for battle gear, since I moved my training grounds close to here. So now I figured, since I'm usually going to muster outside of this wonderful little gate, yeah, I did a lot. Um, this way, the battle gear, they can come around and they can go into the main keep, get their battle gear on, and go out and fight. And we do have them set. I did do 2 divisions now of 50, and because I had a raid a little while ago where I had 1 division of 100 and Krull had 2 divisions, and it was kind of difficult to chase him down. So this way, if I need to split my forces and go after 2 different groups, I can. But I've got them all. I showed you the research: 36% defense bonus, 5 pieces of battle gear, which I've got plenty of it to do that. So yeah, I should be able to handle them no problem. And the goal, obviously, is to not have my people die and to finally get some guys that have combat experience, like 0%. 0%. I can never, they just don't, I don't know what happens to them. They die of old age between raids, I guess. Because I have been playing a lot on fast speed. And yeah, it's been good. I guess I started slow, and now that everything's getting bigger, I had to speed it up. I was really happy the way this turned out. It's kind of hokey and a complete waste of resources, but I just thought it was cute. And and I built the wall, with the exception of this little alley that goes up to that ore patch. Yeah, completely encloses my village now. Yeah, more libraries over here. I was going to build more, but then I got distracted by the need for more food and whatnot. So I decided I really want to expand north, towards this river, so that I can have another source of fish. Plus, there's another patch of ore up here. This original patch right here is starting to look a little thin. I think there's still, yeah, I still have a good bit over here. So I should have. I was fortunate to have 3 ore patches on this map when I started, but I should have enough to last me to get to 2,000 pop when I can start taxing my region, so that I can get more out of them, or steal from them, or whatever you want to call it. Now, of course, I know you all love to watch me really badly control my my army, so I usually pause the game when I get a raid, and then record some stuff and tell you about it. I have no idea why I'm so bad at controlling these guys, but shout out to Lord Dundar in his latest video. You can find a link in the Discord channel. He gave you some pointers, and one of them was when you muster your men and you go out and fight, don't unmuster them in the field. I did not know this. Well, I mean, I should have known it. I've seen it happen. It just didn't occur to me. Because they will fall asleep right there because they're exhausted from standing around and being mustered all the time. So, for so long. So, yeah, they'll fall asleep in the field and then starve to death trying to get back to town. So, keep them mustered, bring them back in, and then unmuster them once you get back in. That was a great tip. He also suggested the use of janitors, which I never used, and I didn't really see the need for them because the odd jobbers will go around and fix and repair things that are broken. But I had so much unemployment, so I threw a whole bunch of janitors all over my city to pretty much cover as much as I could. Yeah, and it really resolved the unemployment issue, so now you can see I'm pretty close. And in fact, because I'm close, I actually don't have 2 of these libraries fully staffed, and I made my first bedroom. I figure if you live outside the walls of the city, you get to sleep in a bed. Lucky you. So, and my second one will be on the way here. So yeah, I'm gonna put them in these corners. Pretty soon, I might even give them a place to poop. Who knows? So yeah, we're working on expanding this, and I'm probably gonna put another industrial area above it, and then I'll do another food area, and that should get me, well, not as close as I would like, but it gets me closer to the river. And then what I'll do then is I'll just extend this wall up and around that area and kind of bring it back down to meet up here. Like I said, I'm trying to create kind of an open choke point for Krull to bring his men down to whenever he decides he wants to attack. So, good times, good times. So yeah, let's speed it up a little bit. And so last time, the video that I didn't release, I mustered the men too early, and it was kind of funny because as I was trying to, when he finally showed up on the map, and I tried to move my unit towards him, like 7 of them, 8 of them, 9 of them just walked away and went in and got some food and came back. So of course the division wouldn't move again. Fortunately, I was close to the gate, so they were able to get food and get back right as the enemy forces were on us. And one other thing that I noticed, or at least I think I noticed, was it seems like when you fight Krull and there's all those bodies and blood and gore on the field, it seems like your gravediggers bury the enemy's bodies as well as yours, because I didn't lose that many guys, but my graveyard became close enough to full that I needed to build another one. So I did build another one here now. I mean, it's got 72 open slots in it, and this one's got 68 available slots in it. But this thing was getting real close to full after my last battle. So since I've upped the stakes a little bit by having 100 men in my militia, that means more deaths, because that means Krull's going to send 100 men too. So that means more total deaths on both sides. And yeah, it kind of filled the graveyard up. I was surprised. I thought we'd only bury our own, but I guess we're good humanitarians here. So, alright, so I got the second day of spring that he was a couple days out, so I should be getting the notice here any moment. I still worry that he's going to come in off the side of the map and I'm not going to be able to get over there, and he's just going to bust through the wall and come charging into my city while I'm walking around the outside of the wall. Alright. So yeah, the rest of this video will just be me fighting this guy. If you wanna laugh, you know, stick around and see how it turns out. Because I promise you, I'm terrible at it. I really don't know why, but I am. All right. Oh man, he didn't waste any time at all, and of course he comes in at the worst possible spot. See, if I muster early, then when I get the message from his, for his demands, it takes him like 2 more days before he actually shows up. And if I wait until I get the message for demands to muster, he's on the map instantly. It's like I cannot figure this out. So yeah, we're gonna have problems. At least it looks like he's heading north, so hopefully he just won't break through the wall and he'll come up here and face me like a man. I don't know, I'm gonna speed this up a little. I'm actually gonna see if I can get them to move early. Hey, look at them go. What? That looks like he is coming up this way too. That's good. Hasn't diverted yet, because he's going to have to come through this fence, and I'm assuming that he's going to come through this fence in a near single file fashion. Oh man. Or he's going to go over the fence and go down the road and run into my village. One or the other. Alright, let's slow you down. Mouse is sticking. Not optimal. Okay, pause. I want these guys I don't know if they'll do it or not, but if they'll make contact. No, they didn't even make contact. They missed. Swing and a miss. You know what? Let's just do that. And then you guys do that. And we'll see what happens. It's just, I'm terrible at this, and I shouldn't have met him at the fence. I thought maybe I could catch him sneaking through and gain some sort of advantage, but I'd probably be better off if he was all grouped up, to be honest. And this is just his first wave. Oh my god, he's got 143 guys to my 100. He really is mad that he hasn't beat me yet. I probably should have noticed that sooner. Oh, this is going to go terribly, terribly bad. Look at that. My morale's already at 59%. I'm going to break. Oh, no. Oh, you're welcome to half my stuff. Oh, the casualties. Oh, man, I am terrible at this. It's funny because I'm good at strategy games, but I just can't seem to get the hang of this for whatever reason. So, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed that. I have a man left. I don't know where he is, but... Now, Jake, if you watch this, and I don't know if you do or not, but... so this division got completely eradicated. They're wiped out. So I can't click on them and do anything with them. But what will happen is, once this is all over, which won't be long, and everything kind of resets. Yeah, there we go. So I can't click on either one of these because there's no men in either one. But because I was unable to unmuster this division as it rebuilds will rebuild mustered, and they'll come over here and stand and starve to death until I notice it. So I just thought I should point that out. Yeah, that was bad. I don't know how he's only got 19 forces. That was one division never even made it over to touch me. So, yeah. Good times, good times. Alright. Well, yeah, so that's it. Any questions, comments? You know the drill. Like, subscribe, whatever. Yes, I'm going to keep building libraries to research all the things. That's so funny. 5 pieces of battle gear and maximum defense bonus, and got my butt handed to me because I can't manage the damn troops. Alright, well, maybe next time. We'll see. Until then, take care and happy gaming, guys.